Recently, there have been some massive changes happening in the LEGO City, and you might be able to notice the first one right there. This building you can see is the market building, and it has moved from a less prominent position to the top of the raised area. And I think the market building looks much better on this raised area. It makes it look taller and also more impressive. So basically this building is meant to be a sort of central hub of the whole city. As you can see, there are some shops on the bottom. We've got a toy shop and also a banana shop. There's a passageway which leads up from the street, which can then go through to the tram station. And then the top 2 floors are designed to be admin offices for the Prime Minister, Gotte Herd. So at the bottom bit, there's a nice big table for meetings and things. And then at the top, there's a really, really big chair and some plants and other ornaments for the Prime Minister. And at the top, there is Lord Business and a random guy playing golf, which is pretty funny. The main reason this building has moved up onto the raised area is because I've made a brand new skyscraper. Well, it's not really a skyscraper, it's more of a tower, but it's still significantly taller than many of the other buildings in the city. My first aim when building this tower wasn't to make it super tall, it was to make it distinctly different from the other buildings in the city. So I made sure that the new tower was mostly grey and black, and I think it looks really, really nice. On the bottom floors, I tried my hardest to include as many blue windows as possible. As we went up, I started running out of blue windows, but eventually I want to make all of the windows blue instead of clear. So obviously, as I moved the market building up there and I put this new skyscraper in, we did have to rearrange the city a little bit. All of these small buildings and shops have been rearranged, but I'm not quite happy with the design of this layout, and I think it will change at some point in the future. And we've also unfortunately had to take out this creator set and also the Lego store because there isn't space for them. Also with the new skyscraper, I tried to have a bit of a different design because as you can see, the Hennes Bricks Tower and also the Octan Tower are pretty much just squares. But the Agents Tower is somewhat different with the whole sloping side, which is definitely really nice. So that's why I made sure to include the big balconies and also the triangle-shaped section at the top. I think this bit works really, really well, except for the part that is quite hard to fit anything on the inside. But I'm extremely happy with the design, and I think it looks really, really unique compared to the other buildings in the LEGO City. The design is very basic, but I wanted to make sure that I could build the tower, and at some point I probably will add more floors in. But they all can be removed, and I'm going to show you each floor in a minute. But you can see there's the ground floor. All the ceilings are pretty high. And then we've got the first floor here, which is actually a gaming room. And then the top floor is the superheroes room. But I'm going to show them in better detail now. So here's the ground floor. There are a few different artifacts in there and some minifigures and the front desk, but really not that much detail. And then you can also see the balcony with a gamer and also the drone controller. The next floor up is the gaming room, and I have 4 different PCs in there with loads of gamers and sort of a weird lighting thing at the top. And I really like this floor. And it's also got doors leading out to the balcony, which is pretty nice. And then the top floor is just a superhero teams area. You can see a few of my custom superheroes in there. There's also a mini kit for some reason and a big red sofa, but I do plan to add a lot more detail to this eventually. But I'm just not quite sure what to put in there at the moment. There are definitely some things I want to change with this current layout. I don't quite like the way these shops are, and these streets in here are always hard to reach. So I think at some point we're going to be combining a few of these smaller buildings to make one bigger tower or skyscraper. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely this is going to change at some point in the future. And also for the raised platform, there is only one set of stairs leading up to the raised area. And there used to be another set of stairs round on this side, but I don't know why it's not there anymore. We might add that back. And I was thinking about making these a bit bigger, these stairs here, maybe going up diagonally like that. But I think this is definitely going to change as well. But I think the retail area of the LEGO City is looking really, really good. And all the skyscrapers are looking amazing, especially the Avengers Tower, because that set is amazing as well. Also, whilst editing this video, I've just made another addition. It is a very small addition, but it makes a big difference. It is another floor to the Hennes Bricks Tower. It is this floor here. It is a maintenance floor and looks pretty nice. And there is actually a gap in the floor. I don't know if you can see that. It's quite hard to see, but it just allows a bit more light into the floor below. So there's a few control areas and places for the workers to stand. It looks pretty cool. And now the Hennes Bricks Tower is absolutely massive compared to the Avengers Tower. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Make sure you like this video and subscribe for more great Hennes Bricks content.